Hello fellow miners, welcome to this video on the Plasma Burster Weapon Mastery. So I decided to run all of the grenade weapon masteries because there was a comment from a little while back from someone who mentioned that the grenades were all fairly difficult, and some of them are a little bit more difficult than others, but Plasma Burster is actually one of the easier ones, and it's a really fun one too. With that, let's get to it. Okay, so we're doing this on Engineer. And of the class mods to play, since it's an explosive weapon, you want to play Demolitionist here. I mean, technically you could play Tinkerer or Maintenance Worker, but just the passive bonuses you get here from Demolitionist, you just definitely just go with that. Okay, so for the gear now, this is again a special loadout for this particular video because again I'm trying to use pieces that are generally just not best in slot. So just a lot of epics and generally mostly like in one case even rare piece. So of course we got a bunch of HP, bunch of armor, we got some luck, XP gain, ton of damage, a little bit of mining speed, a lot of explosion radius, some satisfying damage, which is just, it's whatever, it's just from a random piece. Bunch of reload speed, which is actually really good for explosive weapons like this, where you have a throwable. And then we have some crit chance. Now for the gear itself, this armor piece here, this company breastplate, it's high level, it's rare. It's one of the few reasons why I use this one is just because it's a great way to do these kind of videos to show you don't need like best in slot pieces, where this one's just got a lot of HP, a lot of armor. And the secondary, not the secondary, but the quirk down here for max HP for a weapon above level 12, it'll proc one time. It's not nothing, it's not a lot, but it'll do the job. This chip here for Bosco, this Electro chip, is probably the best piece I have equipped right now. It is a great chip where basically you got luck, XP gain, and damage, and then you've got the, of course, it's electrical, the quirk for Bosco where he picks up XP, which is probably my favorite quirk for Bosco. For the gadget here, we got this frequency tuner. It's pretty basic, where it's just got some mining speed, XP gain, and damage, as well as some additional mining speed for every meta resource mined. It's nothing fancy or special, but it'll just do the job. This boom blend here, the canister, and canisters are the gear pieces that roll the most explosion radius. So that's the one where you want to target to try and get some more explosion radius for your gear when you're doing explosive based builds. In this case, we've got some explosion radius, stats effect damage, which we really don't care about for the plasma burster. It's got some luck, and then the 9% explosion radius for every weapon above level 12. It'll proc for us one time. Again, it's not nothing, but it's it's always appreciated. Now, for the tool here, this power driver, just some damage, reload speed, and explosion radius, as well as pickup radius for every weapon for every level. This is again nothing super fancy, but it is a solid epic piece. It's it's high level, and it's great where it's got reload speed and explosion radius as stats, which are good for throwables like the plasma burster. And then finally we got this recoil absorber, and I was tempted to use custom grip instead. I do have like a lower level custom grip I've been using for a lot of my videos, but I thought this would be fun to use for this video, where it's got damage, reload speed, and crit chance. Now, of the quirks here, the reload speed, that is very relevant, and we're going to be actually trying to go for a lot of crit chance. So that will be very nice to be throwing out our grenades very, very often. But the fire rate here is, I mean, it's not going to do anything for us. So it's somewhat of a wasted quirk per se, but again, we really only care about the reload speed. All right, with that, let's get to it. Rock and Stone.
Turning up the heat, hazard 5.
One weapon only, just like in the good old days. Let's see if you can keep up.
Oh, I wish I had smooth speed. Damage here. The plasma burster is it's actually I love the grenades. I think it's one of the more fun ones. More damage, yeah. You take that paint job there to help get it faster, but you really don't need to. But the way the plasma burster works is that it bounces, and there's an explosion when it bounces. Movement speed here actually. Moving. Whoop. Just check the damage there.
We got supplies ready for you. Clear the landing zone of obstacles, please.
Up. And we'll save the supply pod for the elites here. Hey, crit damage, and that crit damage increases our fire rate, right? All right, whatever, fire rate, which we don't really care about, but You want a lot of crit chance and a lot of crit damage. That's an epic, great value. Skip that bottom left corner there. I'll just hopefully there's not anything there.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Moving. More damage.
This rare stuff. You ugly son of a bitch.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Real speed here. And okay, so cold plasma is actually a nice overclock where it adds a little bit of this like crowd control element to the plasma burster. Very fun. I pick this very often when I am playing the plasma burster, but tape some nails to it is a really good overclock for the plasma burster. Effectively adds I want to say kind of doubles your damage in a sense where it's adding extra explosions and increasing your damage. So we'll take some nails to it here. Can't go wrong with either of them.
I die a little inside every time I have to take out
Ooh, take a chance here. Get that reload speed. Pick a radius here though. Everything's just dying now. Let's do the mining speed here actually.
You shouldn't need precious minerals. It'll get you killed.
Take some armor here. We actually don't have a ton of armor. And we'll take the reload speed here. Keep moving though. I want to try and should be one more gold patch and one more nitro patch actually. Gold patch.
I'm not scared of you.
Mining speed.
Something epic with this.
Faster mining. Here's the nitro patch over here. Grab this real fast. All right, now let's. I think there actually is still one more nitro patch. It might be in that bottom left-hand corner. What is that? Epic. Probably gonna skip that. Been wasting a lot of time though. Oh no, it's a bunch of hard rocks. Alright.
Running out of bugs. More are on the way.
Let's take the crit damage here. Oh wait, we I was so confused for a second, like why I thought we were actually didn't realize I hadn't fully mined this out yet. Okay. You know what? Our mining speed is actually pretty good. Where we can take this, it's only gonna proc for us, we're gonna have 3 stacks from it, but 9% damage and 9% reload, I'm thinking about it real fast. I'm like, eh. You know what, I changed my mind. This is probably okay to take, honestly, but like if I can just get, let's say, Diver's Manual is the same thing, just even better. I don't want to reroll again. Let's just take the Court of Grudges here, I guess. Get back here. Take a look here, though. No, come back. You want my... There you go. All right, take the reload speed here, though.
Objective completed, miner.
We'll take the Nitra, because... Take that damage there, yeah. Come over here, grab this, here. Get out of here. Legendary Picker Radius? Yeah.
Let's show them some pain.
Anything over here? Nope. Alright, so that last bit of nitro probably was in that bottom left-hand corner. Alright, we'll take the...
Legendary.
Okay, mining speed. I'll get these 2 mini elites here. Yeah, nice, got him.
You made short work of stage 1. Well done, miner.
Crit chance.
Bunga.
Alright, let's get some movement speed.
Gonna be the best survivor.
Damage. Luck.
I'm growing.
Reroll.
What else we got?
Nope.
Please.
Okay, so we could still take that the cold plasma here. Like I said, the slow is pretty nice, but actually, I'm gonna pass it here. We're gonna do a little more oomph here. I just want faster, basically reload speed, so we're throwing out more grenades.
Now we're cooking with gas.
If you do either of those, it'd be fine. We'll take the armor, XP gain. Take the damage there.
Bunga.
The next stage.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
Okay, moving. Let's take a more pickup radius. It's an epic. Why not? Yeah, crazy mining speed because of that last legendary we got.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Finally, also the quirk too. Let's take some HP here. The tanky. I guess we'll take some more crit damage. Keeps giving us the pretty good value.
We've got a blocked landing site for a supply pod. Get it cleared out, miner.
Watch that. Ooh.
Feel much better now.
More crit chance. Actually gotten quite a bit of crit chance, which is really, really nice. More crit damage, why not? We're gonna be firing these grenades off so fast. Haha.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
I'll take HP here.
Done. Supplies
See that
inbound.
coming, sucker?
More crit chance. We'll take the gold tip bullets here.
Best survivor.
Probably not one of the better artifacts on a man, we have. Let's take the movement speed here. It's not as good on a weapon mastery because we just tend to have less gold, and I like to spend my gold too.
Will help you work harder.
But
The swarm is heading
damage
your
there
way.
for sure.
New bug eliminated.
Okay, moving. Let's take the reload speed here.
In course.
So reload out. Yeah, our damage is really high, but our reload is 225. 350 on the damage.
I can use this.
Take the legendary HP there. It's a good value. And we're now, I feel like, at a very, very solid. Our armor's a little bit low, but our HP is great right now. Reload speed here. Got 2 more levels till we get to. We got double shell back. Aha, this will be fun. Just stay close to them. Pick them up pretty fast, even though we're not level 18 yet. We could have actually been level 18, honestly, already, but we've been taking a whole bunch of other upgrades. Bottom corner down here, just in case also the hoolies down here, I guess. I mean, we don't really need luck, I guess, but we'll take it, fine. Let's just take the paint job here because I just want to get it up.
Feels like a brand new gun now.
So, when you're playing this mastery, obviously you have access to the favorite. The favorite is the overclock you should pick. Now, if you're using the plasma burster in a using it on escort or like a 5-stage dive or a biome mastery, now the favorite you might not want to take because you might have other weapons that are, you might have other carry weapons to pair along with it. Now, the more bouncing overclock here is actually a really good overclock, and it's really great when you have the tapes and nails to it overclock there, where it's just causing extra explosions. So you can't go wrong with either of these, honestly, on a weapon mastery. But on a kind of normal dive, I'd probably take more bounce, unless I'm actually explicitly going just the plasma burster as the main carry weapon. We'll take the favorite here.
I'm clocking it to 11.
Doing a ton of damage now. We'll just take the HP here. It's really, really good value. More crit damage, sure. More actual damage, yep, too. Alright. I'll take the XP gain here, fine.
That's a no-brainer.
Let's take the Nitra here.
Before it leaves.
Don't need more movement speed. We could take some, but we'll take the crit damage here.
Baby.
That body shots is just it's just equivalent to a we take the armor here. The body shots is just equivalent to just an uncommon damage upgrade, so we don't care about it. We'll take the damage here. Actually, what is our reload's a little bit lower. We'll take the damage just because it's rare. If that was both uncommon, we would totally take the reload. Alright, next stage. We'll spend a little bit of gold in the shop. We won't spend a lot necessarily. I'll take a little bit of. We'll take the armor.
It's a little extra special.
Take the reload. Pretty good, even though it's a little bit more expensive. And then we'll take crit chance,
Oh, this is it.
and we can actually take both of these. We'll take both of them. Yeah.
Oh, this is it.
Then do we want that crit damage? Take this crit damage and then just go next stage.
Sure, why not?
Close. It'd be nice to get maybe a couple more crit chance upgrades. If we can get a couple more crit chance upgrades, we're going to be absurdly strong. And our reload speed now is
I'm so ready to
0.88.
quit this job and move
Our damage is
on.
actually exactly
Oh, yeah.
1500. Hey, cool. Reload. Our armor is pretty good right now. It's at 81. I'll take armor upgrades now if they're good value in terms of their rarity. And you can see now that it is. We are just destroying everything.
You shouldn't need precious minerals. It will get you killed. Magnite.
Moving. We'll just take we're pretty healthy, so we'll just take the damage here. Don't want to reroll. I want to keep my gold for the gold tip bullets. Take the reload here though, yep. What actually is our reload meta bucket right now? The reload meta bucket we have is 168. I think we've gotten quite a bit based on our crit chance. I think we started off with like 15. It was pretty low. So we have gotten quite a few crit chance upgrades. So we've probably gotten close to maybe like 10% extra reload speed there, I feel like. Moving. There's the Huli. Back here.
Yeah, we got the hoarder.
Okay, so of these upgrades, now you can take the Nitra to help reroll for your artifacts, which should be fine. We have 60 Nitra, which is equivalent to, it's just, I think it might be maybe, we can get 4 more Nitra. I think there might be some on the map, or at least maybe some loot bugs. Not 4 more Nitra, but yeah, so 60 is at 14 reroll. We have 4 rerolls now. So I doubt we'll have enough for 5. That's fine. Through the gold here, that's just a bunch of damage. So
Bring it, Becker.
oh wow, probably the reload there actually. Yeah, let's get the reload.
Gotta have that legendary.
My reload's at 0.71.
Loot bug eliminated. Oh yeah. Let's show them some pain.
I don't think there's really anything.
I got it in the mouth.
We're gonna move down here. The movement speed there, yeah. But to control where this supply pool will spawn, so it's not too close to the dread cocoon.
Too much crap in in the
There
way.
it is.
Supplies can't land. Clear it out, miner.
Plasma burster, man, shredding right now. It's so cool. Oh, nice.
Power up my 10 forces.
Wow, where's it reload at now? 163. It's pretty low, so probably we actually would want damage now going forward. We probably don't care so much about our reload. Very, very high.
LZ ready. Resupply inbound.
We're gonna reroll once. This does not add that much, sadly. Reroll again. Could take this. We've still got 2 more rerolls to do. Yeah, you guess you could take some damage, but man, we've got 41% damage from the gold tip bullets on our artifact bucket. So I'd rather just reroll here. I got 2 more rerolls. We don't care about the Accidenter here. Could we roll one more time with the intent of looking for like diver's manual? I'm gonna go for it. Ah, all right, fine. We're gonna take this is probably not gonna be that good. We'll just take the armor grease here. It's fine. All right, let's go up here and ooh, damage, yeah. And we have gotten really, really good hits on our upgrades. Coming in clutch. All right.
And it's dangerous.
Keep going. He's just getting destroyed. Solo Dread here is like... let's not re-roll. Let's just take the armor and get a little bit safe. Let's take the reload here, sure. Can't go wrong. Any of that, honestly. You could even take the armor or the HP there. You guys just get destroyed, though.
Well done, team.
I guess we'll get this last gear piece and we'll get out of here.
Completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now.
Limit speed! Woohoo! Alright. Alright. Let's get out of here. And that's it.
That is another one for the books. Dreadnought eliminated. We're pulling you home.
Plasma Burster is an absurd weapon. I feel like it tends to get overshadowed by a lot of other weapons. I feel like it also tends to scale a little bit slower. It's not to say that it's instantly good, but man, once it starts getting up, decently leveled, it does crazy damage. Okay, so, but Plasma Burster, very often when I'm playing with it outside of like a weapon mastery, I'm not picking the favorite on it. I'm picking the more bounce, unstable overclock, which is a fine overclock, by the way. It actually adds a ton of extra damage. And if you're using slow, the cool plasma overclock, it basically just bounces all the way through the swarm and just slows and freezes them really, really well. But yeah, tape some nails to it. It's an absurd overclock. I think it's one of the better ones that you can get for it. A little more oomph is also great too, just for the extra reload speed there more than anything. And then I said, when you're doing the weapon mastery, or if you're making the plasma burster a carry, like a solo carry on the other dives, the favorite is also a crazy overclock with it in terms of just the damage explosion radius you get out of it. Yeah, you look at the, if I look at our gear here, man, we had like really high exposure radius, had really good reload speed, damage, just solid overall stats there. And then for our actual player stats here, I mean, we had pretty good HP. It was, I feel like it's a good range to end up at, where we started off actually pretty low. We were sub 300, not sub 300, but sub 400. I think we were like 380 or something like that, which is fine. It's not like super low necessarily, but like, I mean, being like over 500 and having like that armor as high as it is, I felt very safe. I felt like I could take chip damage. I could have even taken the mocap on that last artifact and intentionally taken a bunch of damage. It probably dropped pretty low and still felt very, very safe. Movement speed was pretty good. course, look at our fire rates. Really, really good. I know. But yeah, our crit chance was a little bit lower. And I was hoping to get more crit chance upgrades with the gear loadout that we picked for that, the recoil absorber. Where if we had taken more crit chance, it would have given us more reload speed. Would have been nice. But I mean, even 58% crit is still pretty good. Our crit damage was actually, I got a lot of really good upgrades for that. Very, very high. Pick up rate ended up being good. XP game being good. And actually, we actually got quite a few luck upgrades. And I think that we had, how many legendary upgrades did we have actually? We had 5. Wow. And a lot of epics too. So luck coming in clutch there, it feels like. Mining speed also absurdly high. We actually got offered a bunch of really good mining speed upgrades. On that first stage alone, I think we had an epic, a rare, and the legendary. Plus also the gear quirk of getting extra mining speed from mining meta resources. Otherwise, so just a very, very solid dive. And to clarify, if you look, by the way, so the electrical damage on the damage report there, that's from Bosco. So that's from because you were using the electrical chip. Now, kinetic damage, almost 10 million, and plasma damage, 12 million. So almost half the damage that we dealt with the plasma burster was kinetic, which is from the tape some nails overclock, which basically, again, in a way, it's doing double the damage. And that damage that it's doing, the extra explosion, it's based on your weapon damage. So yeah, it's a tape some nails to it. Probably is when you're going for a care weapon, just observe overclock for it. It is the one I'm tend to be looking for. A little more oomph. There's also there's the slow plasma, or the slow plasma, but the slow one is also pretty good too as well. Then there's what else is there? I'm thinking of. There's a shock one. So the shock overclock, it's okay. I'm not as big of a fan of it. I think some of the shock overclocks for the plasma weapons, like it's particularly on the shard diffractor and the breach cutter as well. They probably need a slight nudge. Otherwise, though, very solid dive, very fun weapon. Give it a try if you haven't yet, both on Weapon Mastery and on a regular dive. So, all right, let's go check out our gear. Drum roll. We had here, Miner's Flash Belt, HP, movement speed, mining speed, and the quirk here. Sell, bye-bye. That's not that good. And then this is just a rare. We're gonna sell that too. Sell this one too. Funny thing is actually, by the way, man, this rare is actually probably one of the better rares you could get in terms of like for a DW40K. This is very similar to the one I use on all of my other builds over here, which is this guy, where we've got movement speed, reload speed, and mining speed, and 20% movement speed for 30 seconds when leaving the drop pod, as opposed to, was it 10%? Yeah. So, man, this is actually like, this is the one where I'm thinking like, is it worth trying to keep this for demonstration purposes? And it's probably not, because I just don't have enough. I don't have enough space in my gear. I'm gonna sell this one.
Too much crap.
All right, yes, too much crap indeed. All right, well, plasma burster. I mean, I would say. By the way, one last thing about the plasma burster before we go. It's got to be of the throwables, like the grenade throwables. It's, or at least the ones that are explosive based. Probably my second favorite. I love impact axes. I think they are my favorite. They're probably one of the better explosive throwables that we have. But the plasma burster, it's just a ton of fun. It's a unique mechanic, and it does absurd damage. But hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Rock and Stone.
Get the bloody job done, Miner. We're all counting on you up here. Yes, sir.